And I don't care what their titles are. I don't care what they've been to you all. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Because a lot of times your enemy is lying there in plain sight. For a lot of you, you're looking out to the streets, looking out for enemies. You better be looking at the same ones that came to the planet through the same bloodlines as you all did. Because those will be the ones that most likely at some period in your lives were perhaps closest to you. Or even if they were not close to you, they still feel like they have some sort of attachment to you just because you all arrived on the planet through the same bloodline. Or for many of you out there, you may share the same last names. So there is some type of DNA connection, even if there was never a spiritual connection. Because one thing you must understand is that family is a spiritual connection. I don't see family as a DNA connection necessarily. Because I don't know about you guys, but there are plenty of people that I'm related to I don't consider family at all. Family is a heart issue. It's a matter of the heart. It's a spiritual connection. Remember when Jesus was sitting somewhere and somebody told him that his mother and his disciples wanted to speak with him. And he said, "Who is my mother? Who are my brethren?" or something like that. And then he said something like, "Behold my mother. Behold my brethren." He was talking about the people around him that may not have been necessarily blood related to him. But Jesus, he said that for a reason. He also placed within the Holy Word that when your mother and your father forsake you, he said, "I will take you up." Because, see, God already knew the devastating effects that sin, original sin committed by Adam, would bring upon this world. He knew that people would have children that they didn't want. He knew that people would have children that they didn't love. He knew that people would have children that they would reject. Like a lot of these young men out here are rejected by their fathers. That's why they rebel in society the way that they do. For a lot of them, they have no guidance and they're angry because they feel like, well, their own dad didn't love them, so they hate everybody. And what they fail to realize is that what the Word of God said, because they don't know the Word of God, that God said that when your mother and your father, or your father and your mother forsake you, I will take you up. God is letting them know I will step on the scene and be for you all that I can be. Everything that you ever need, you need to find in me. I'm your real father anyway. I'm the one that created your biological father. I used him as a portal to get you to this planet. But I'm your father. I'm hearing I'm your daddy. But anyway, I don't want to go too left field with that because I'll probably do a separate conference on that as well. But with these jealous females, let me tell you all something. You want to know why there were certain people that you were around perhaps in your youth for a lot of you, or maybe even right now. And you get a certain feeling, a strange feeling off of certain females. You kind of feel that, I don't know if the word is, the term is indifference or what, but there's no matter what they are projecting on their countenances, there's a certain vibe, a negative vibe that you get off of certain females in your bloodline. Well, it's because they secretly don't like you. It is because they secretly do not like you, my sisters. It is because they secretly are jealous of you. When they look at you, they see beauty, they see talent, they see success. Even if there are those of you out there, you may not be in the careers you want to be in, or you may be in the career that you want to be in, but you don't feel successful. But that doesn't mean that somebody that's watching you does not feel that you are successful. Because oftentimes I believe that successful people don't really feel it the way other people see it. Can I call it out this day? Other people can look at your life and say, "Oh, you have this and you have that. You have the car, you have the husband, you have the house, you have the career, you have the money, you have the clothes, you have the status, the social status. You go out to dinner, your husband treats you like a queen, you're successful." But if you don't feel it on the inside, what does it matter? It matters, but I'm saying it from the aspect of, if you don't feel it, it doesn't matter if somebody else feels it. You have to know within yourself what your value is and who you are. And see, that's the reason why a lot of these same females, let me tell you, they'll go behind your back and they'll bite you like a dog. They'll all get together and talk stone cold trash about you without even knowing you. A lot of them, let me tell you, for a lot of them, they were running the streets when you were still in diapers. When you were sucking pacifiers, they were running the streets. But as soon as you come of age and you decide you want to hang out, they'll try to paint you to be a Jezebel. Oh, I'm talking to somebody out there. But they were cock and leg when you were coming out of your mother's legs. Can I talk about it? When you were coming between your mother's legs to come to the planet, they were out there cocking legs. Can I talk about it? Can I talk about it? Because I don't care who don't like this message today. Because this message is going to set somebody free today. You need to do the reverse psychology. You need to see the mind games that females like that are playing with you. They want to focus on you so that they don't have to focus on themselves. And a lot of you hung out with females that came through your bloodlines, perhaps that were narcissists. A lot of you probably come from narcissistic families. You knew that there was something off about a lot of folks. Maybe not all, but you knew there were certain people that you would get around, and you just knew your energy didn't click with them. And you may not have even known anything about energy, but you just knew it's something off with this person. I really don't like this person. I know I'm supposed to love this person because, we're of the same bloodline, but it's just something about her. See, that's your intuition letting you all know, yes, there is something about her. She's a hater. She's secretly talking trash about you behind your back. She's two-faced. She wants to be you. She wants your status. She wants your popularity. She wants your beauty. She secretly resents you, and she secretly wants your man. Oh my gosh. I think I'm ruffling some feathers out there. Because perhaps, when something pops off, your man is always there for you. He always has your back, but hers is not. Maybe hers is a wimp. Maybe hers is a punk that can't stand on his own 2 feet. Or your man is always going to work and buying you things and taking you out on the weekend, and you all are going on trips and vacations, and maybe hers is always sitting somewhere, a couch potato. That's what I'm hearing. A couch potato, doing nothing, or hanging out with his friends with no time to spend to her, whatever your situations may be out there. Regardless, when people envy you, they envy you for a reason, and oftentimes they will envy you for things that are just normal to your life, but to them, it looks like you've got it all. And honey, let me tell you, if they secretly want the dude that you are saying is your man, oh, you know that your name is being trashed in their mouths. You know that, oh, he ain't no good. He's sorry. He this and that. Yeah, he may not be no good, and he may be sorry, but you want him. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I just disturbed some folks out there, I'm sure. And then for others of you, you're probably like, girl, you better tell it. Girl, you better tell it. And a lot of times for those of you, if you've ever had like a lot of girlfriends around you and they always talk about, oh girl, he ain't no good. Oh girl, he a dog. We saw him with, we saw. But see, what you didn't see is all the want and the desire in their hearts that they have for him. Can I talk about it? So you not only have to watch the females that came through the bloodline as you, but you also have to watch their friends. And not only watch their friends, but you have to watch those wretches that say or try to pretend like they're your friends. And then you have to watch the wretches that are friends with the dude or the man that you're involved with. You better know these females that are around you. That's what I'm talking about. Because when it comes down to a man, honey, a lot of you out there, I'm going to say it like I'm hearing it, ain't got no friends. A lot of you ain't got no friends. A lot of you ain't got no family. A lot of you ain't got no real cousins. A lot of you ain't got no real sister. Some of you out there ain't got no real mama. Because, I'm sure there are women out there that want their daughter's boyfriends out there. It wouldn't surprise me. I have heard talk of a female and her mother having dating the same man. Now that's sick. If that's not perverted, I don't know what perversion is. That's perverted. Why would a woman want somebody that her daughter is dating? And then why would a daughter want somebody that her mother is dating? Let's take it on. Why would a father want somebody that his son is dating? Why would a son want somebody that his father is dating? You just don't date people behind your bloodline folks. You don't date people behind your family members because, those are 2 different categories there. You got your bloodline people and then you got your family. But even if they came through your bloodline, why would you want somebody behind them?